A new update has arrived to GTA Online this week, which has brought about a ton of game changes along with a ton of great discounts as well. And today on the show, we're going to be talking about these discounts, and I will be giving you guys a review and a breakdown of some of the best purchases that you can acquire this week in GTA Online. This video is all about what to buy, what to avoid buying, and also what you should consider buying this week. As always, I will have my weekly money guide out to help you maximize your money grinding this week. But overall, the property and the vehicle discounts are some pretty good ones for this week. I think they're pretty helpful, and so with all that said, let's get started. If you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online and Rockstar games, then please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So let's talk about the vehicle discounts first. Jumping in, we have 40% off the Pegassi Zero XO. This is a vehicle that demonstrates very impressive performance, rivaling if not surpassing the Ignis in the game. It's equipped with all-wheel drive, and this car delivers exhilarating acceleration, rapidly reaching its highest speeds immediately when you pull out of the corner. It also has a remarkable top speed of 131 miles an hour, and this vehicle's effective downforce contribute to its reputation as one of the top performers in its class, offering that exceptional acceleration like I mentioned, combined with a really good stability. When it comes to handling, the Zero XO can be described as a no-nonsense supercar in my opinion, as you can effortlessly maneuver through the corners with minimal understeer or oversteer to the vehicle, although occasionally you may find it to become slightly unpredictable at the rear when pushed to its absolute limits, but experienced players in this game with this car will find it totally manageable and it's kind of a non-issue. Moving on to number 2, we have 40% off the Pegassi Zero. The Zero is one of the more faster and more agile cars in GTA Online. It has excellent acceleration and a high top speed that gets close to that of the Krieger, honestly. It has great traction and good grip, making it easy to handle at those high speeds, and the braking is also top-notch, allowing this car to quickly stop from those high speeds. The Pegassi Zero is one of the more expensive cars in GTA as well. However, with the discount this week and the performance and the design, I think that all makes it a worthy investment for players who are looking for a high-end car in this game. The handling is somewhat compromised by the rear-wheel drive layout, but it is still sufficient enough to get this car moving again after a significant slowdown, as it really helps with the car's acceleration. And while it does remain agile in the corners, precise braking is going to be required for the sharp turns as well, so keep that in mind. But all in all, the Zero is a finely tuned supercar with some really well-rounded performance in this game. After that, moving on to number 3, we have 40% off the Pegassi Reaper. The Reaper has a very quick acceleration, which does make it useful for getting ahead of other players in races or escaping pursuers in the free roam. The top speed is about in line with most other supercars in the game that you're used to seeing. Not absolute top of its class, but it is still good enough, and the top speed can also be improved with performance upgrades, obviously. The Reaper also has exceptional handling and grip in my opinion, which allows you to take those corners and turns with absolute ease. The handling also is so precise that it almost feels like you're driving on rails with this car because you can just kind of maneuver super effortlessly, and that is due to its all-wheel drive layout, which is going to give this car excellent traction and stability. The handling is especially useful in races that require a lot of cornering and maneuvering, maybe not so much in the straight line drag races, but the braking system on this car is also top-notch, which is going to allow you to stop very, very fast without much effort at all. And I would just rate this car pretty good overall. It's got solid performance, good acceleration, high top speed, enjoyable handling, and solid braking are exceptional here as well. But now let's talk about number 4, which is 40% off the Ubermacht Massacro. The Massacro here is one of the oldest vehicles on today's list. In essence, to talk about this, the Massacro stands out as a top-tier contender with outstanding braking and a top speed that competes very closely with the likes of the Zentorno and Turismo R, which came into the game at a similar time. Obviously, since then, we've had a lot of different vehicles that have released that have blown the Massacro out of the water, but when it did release, it was a very, very sought-after vehicle. Now, the main limitation with this car is in its handling, particularly during those high-speed corners where it does struggle to maintain traction. However, for seasoned drivers, this challenge can often be mitigated. Now, moving on, we have to talk about number 5, 20% off the Pegassi Monstrosity. The Monstrosity shines as an off-road vehicle in this game with commendable handling and responsiveness on challenging terrains. Its sturdy build and off-road capabilities make it a reliable choice for rough tracks, and the braking system ensures a controlled deceleration during high-speed maneuvers, enhancing stability on challenging landscapes. With impressive acceleration and power, the Pegassi Monstrosity swiftly gains speed both on and off-road, proving advantageous in those off-road races and those quick getaways that you need to make. The vehicle's versatility extends to its unique features as well, including the option for a remote control unit, good armor with upgrade options, and a missile lock-on jammer for added defense. However, some modifications may affect the weapon use and the camera options, but overall, the Monstrosity excels in off-road performance, making it a versatile and capable choice for those GTA Online off-roaders who just like to drive around in game. Next up for number 6, we have 40% off the Pegassi Infernus Classic. The Infernus Classic features a design that definitely strikes the balance here between those nice sharp angles as well as the aerodynamic curves that it has. But despite this vehicle's lower top speed when you compare it to the Turismo Classic, for example, it's also heavier by the way, this car does compensate for that with respectable agility and a pretty acceptable acceleration in my opinion. It does have an elongated shape, which is going to lead to occasional oversteering at those high speeds when you're trying to corner. This car generally handles those twists and turns very effectively. Not much to say about it though besides that. Moving on to number 7, we have 40% off the RC Bandito, the RC Bandito modifications, and the upgrades. The RC Bandito in GTA Online definitely is more of like an off-road focused RC car. It's going to handle and perform how you'd expect, but of course you can use it for those RC Bandito time trials, which obviously makes it worth the purchase because you can cover the cost of this RC car plus other vehicles several times over just by doing these basically every single day now in game. So that is definitely worth it there. I really want to talk about the property discount as well, which is 40% off the special cargo warehouses before we wrap up. This discount presents a very compelling opportunity for GTA Online players because you can sell those crates and grind that crate business, which is going to maximize your profit in this game. It's a super good business to obtain. You can sell up to 111 crates at once, which is going to grant you a payout of $2,220,000 when you actually fill that crate warehouse to 111 and sell it. And that's just in an invite only session, so you don't need to worry about griefers, but you can get even more money and even more profit if you sell in a public lobby with up to 20 people, and you can get that high demand bonus, which is going to give you an extra 75% on top of the $2,220,000 that you're already making. Now, I will cover this more in my GTA money guide coming out later this weekend as well. It's actually going to come out tomorrow here on the channel, and that's where I'll break down this business even more. But just know before that video comes out, definitely take advantage and buy the special cargo warehouses. Buy up to 5 if you want for 40% off this week. But with all that said, let's talk about what I recommend you buy. That special cargo warehouse, the Pegassi Tezeract XO, the Zero, the Reaper. Definitely get the Massacro because it's cheap, and the RC Bandito. Nothing I would really say that you should absolutely avoid, but I would only recommend considering to buy the Monstrosity as well as the Pegassi Infernus Classic. But with all that said, we've reviewed every major discounted purchase in GTA Online this week, the vehicles, the property, and more. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video here today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, so we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.